Alrighty. Well, everyone, happy Sunday. Oh, the holidays have fully engaged. I hope you guys survived the Thanksgiving holiday well enough, unscathed. But I hope you all have a nice little hot drink, something cozy to keep the frost away. And let's have ourselves a little Sunday chat. This is a great time where I'm able to kind of connect with my community and talk about who knows what. You never know where our conversations might take us, which is part of the fun. I just like to just kind of be able to connect with you guys. Let's wrap things up with the Tea Timers on Patreon. Had ourselves a lovely conversation, mainly just all about creativity and just the trials and tribulations therein. Hey, Rage! Welcome, my friend. It's so fantastic to have you. And it's Harry, too. Oh, Maximilian. Oh, my gosh, getting formal around here. It's so good to have you guys here in the shop with me. I started the Ginkgo Gate finally. The Ginkgo Gate is going very well. Very excited to fire this off. Feels good to build something big again. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in this sort of realm, like a 3x3, maybe 4. This kind of general vicinity for a bit now with all the Zodiac sculptures. I've still yet to update you guys on all of those. They're pretty cool. It's a pretty cool collection, but it feels good to like dig into something that's big. I like big. What is Rage saying? I can't wait for the leaves. Hey, I can't wait for them either. I'm so grateful for you to purchase those. My gosh, I have such a hard time when it comes to like pricing and valuing my work still. It's been like 25 years and I'm still having difficulty pricing things out and all that good stuff. It's so funny, like when we talk about this stuff over tea time, you know, because there's a lot of creatives. There's a lot of people that make stuff in there. And so often we talk about just like, how do I have self-worth? How do I do that stuff? And it's a journey you're going to be on for probably ever. You know, if you have that humility that a lot of us are blessed with. Oh God. What is Rage saying? Maybe one of these days we can finish the Valhalla doors. Rage, absolutely, my friend. I would love to. The clock is next. I'm dying to build that clock. I have it still ticking upstairs right now, right? But even if that client doesn't want me to build that clock is getting built. It has to exist. The world needs it. You know what I mean? Happy Antarctica Day? Harry, it's Antarctica Day? I didn't know that was a thing. Hey, everyone, cheers. Happy Antarctica Day. You are Geppetto, father of Pinocchio. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. You know, a wonderful visionary when it comes to puppets. Yeah, a craftsman. I appreciate that. A very underrated continent. Totally duck. Hello, I love the Dragon Prince more than anything in this world, says Sky. I'm just a teenager, but I wanted to save money for, so a blacksmith could make me a pair of swords. Would you mind giving me a quote? They'll be pricey, but there's a lot of up and coming smiths that could use the practice that I feel like would give you just as good as a product, you know? Speaking of Geppetto, Maurice, the wacky inventor guy in Beauty and the Beast, the father. I feel like I get a little bit of Maurice sometimes. You know, just always the wacky inventions in here, the weird tools, and even wackier works that they create. Nice beard. Oh, well, thank you. It's wintertime. It's time to put my winter coat on. Please, Justy, hey. I saw some huge stained glass sinks. Whoa. That reminded me of the Hobbit door you made. No kidding. A sink. Did they have like underlighting so that like they shine through? How cool would that be? I mean, that would almost be like if you're in there just simply washing your hands It looked like you're stirring a witch's brew or something. You know what I mean? Oh, be damned. What a mundane practice could be such an incredible experience, you know? Oh, yeah. He was in here tonight raving. Harry, I saw it so vividly. How funny was that? They were beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yes, Terrence. Hello, everyone. Welcome, my friends. I hope you guys have a nice little hot drink to kind of get cozy with me. And let's just talk about stuff. What do you guys want to talk about? You know, we were talking about the Hobbit door. We were talking about the Ginkgo gate. And that clock. I cannot wait to build that clock. It has to be built. It has to exist. The world needs it. I don't know. Yes, Paul, good morning. For me, it is just now afternoon. Man, and what a beautiful day. We had some rain finally, and I'm excited for that. I love inclement weather. I'm here in California, so it's always beautiful. So whenever we get rainfall or, a good proper storm, I get really pumped up. Hi, Kiki. Welcome back. It's so good to see familiar faces here. I love it. Oh, yeah, so we got the Ginkgo gate going. I got Scorpio is coming up next. Ooh, what does Rage say? I was wondering if you built anything that pieces together without bolts, similar to Japanese carpentry. Rage, absolutely. With cool joinery, mortise and tenon, absolutely. It's something very special when you show up to the job site for installation and all you have is like a couple hammers, to install this piece of work, like this big old puzzle. Yes, I've done a number of handrails using that principle. Handrails with like puzzle linkages on multiple settings so that like it all fits together and it will never come loose. Love a good storm, right? It like compels you to get kind of cozy. It's hard to get cozy when it's gorgeous outside. Max, your personality is exhilarating. Whoa, well, my goodness. That's a kind compliment. How was Thanksgiving, everyone? Oh, so far so good. I unfortunately missed one with my brother, which bums me out. We all got sick. I kicked it kind of early on, but my wife, she was a little under the weather, so we sat that one out. But we got another Friendsgiving coming up. Very excited. Actually, got some things to cook up after this for that little party coming up. You're currently torquing my cylinder head down. Oh, very cool. You doing good old star pattern and all that good stuff? Do you have Rayla's blades there with you? Oh, they're at the Netflix headquarters, Sky. I'm glad you enjoyed them, though. I would love, secretly, I would love to be able to just kind of whip those things out every now and then because they're really fun to play with. Yay, nice mug. I know, right? This is just the first one I grabbed. Ooh, you and your background reminds me Sherlock Holmes. Oh, really? I mean, there is a level of mystery solving in here, when it's like you're looking at a flat piece of paper that you drew up. It's like, well, how do I build it? Step by step, we make the impossible happen in here. And we being Copper and I. Speaking of which, Copper, where are you at? Copper dog. He's nearby somewhere. Where's the boy? I know. Copper, come here. Come here, Copper. Oh, he's around the corner. Oh, he was up to no good somewhere. Copper dog, come here, buddy. He's so stinking cute. I love that guy more than anything in the world. Copper dog, come here. It's funny, like there's now this big old frame. So I built a frame to what? Let me show you. You'll probably see Copper dog peeking over it. I don't know if you guys could even see the whole thing. But yeah, so the frame, you can see like the beginnings of the Ginkgo gate down below. But, steady now. Oh. There we go. But yeah, were you able to see him peeking over? A little cute guy, Copper dog. That is 100% genuine Copper Chopper dog, my old funny little guy. Like he does a bunch of stuff that just irks me, but he also does the things that just makes me melt. You know what I mean? Anyways, I built a frame so I could test these hinges. I'm going kind of outside the box on these hinges. Let me show you. I'll be right back. Okay. Now, bear with me. Okay. I love a good criteria. I love some criteria. I love having rules around my designs so that it gives me something to overcome. You know, for instance, a gate that has to like open way uphill if like their driveway is super steep, right? Overcoming obstacles. So when it comes to this ginkgo gate I'm building, so one of the parameters is that this gate needs to be self-closing, right? So you can see here where my pinky's pointing at, you can see the gate. Now you can see that kind of funny angle, right? Along the cylinder head. Oh, cylinder head. You got in my head, Paul. Or along that cylinder, I'm gonna cut a very specific angle, and I do not know that angle yet. I'm gonna probably be building a couple of these hinges as prototypes. So what I want to do is gravity is closing this gate, right? So the closed position, right, in alignment with the post, closed is the path of least resistance. It is the lowest point of the gate is when it's closed. And then when it begins to open, it's opening uphill. So it's lifting, the entire weight of the gate is lifting up and is giving you resistance so that it wants to fall straight again, right? In both directions. Swings both ways, baby. So I'll be experimenting with that, and there's nothing like, it's so funny, like Aeon, a really prolific artist friend of mine, we were talking about this morning through Patreon, is the difference of like AutoCAD and being able to have it like pre-engineered in a program versus being able to like touch it, build it with your hands and feel it. I'm just so tactile, and that's just the way my brain works, is I like to see something in physical space. And I just can't unlearn it. That's how I want to experience something. So I'm going to build it in real life here, so I know for a fact that it'll work. Are you prehistoric? Pretty much, yeah. And yeah, so I'm excited I built that frame so I can, and also it's on wheels, so I can wheel it around, I can do whatever I want with it. Yeah, so I can properly test the functionality of this gate. And then it'll have a cool puzzle lock and stuff like that, to where you'll maneuver some of the artistic elements to make it lock and unlock. It'll be a lot of fun. Hey, happy Sunday, my friend. I strangely did that by accident on my gate. Oh, Matt, that's terrific. How will you stop them? I assume there's a lot of weight. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of weight. So it's gonna open uphill in both directions. Hence that kind of angle cut on the cylinder. So it'll almost be like a wavelength, right? So it's gonna go up, back, and boom, 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 and then find center. Scottish? No. Never grew up in Scotland, but I have Scottish heritage. I got a lot of heritage. Family got around, you know. Let's see, Max dropped the link for that sick ass kettle. I'm glad you liked my kettle. It's on Amazon somewhere. It was a wedding gift. But yeah, anyways, but I'm excited for this gate to come together. You know, with all the stained glass and all that good stuff. It's gonna be a lovely little gate. I'm looking forward to it. And of course, like the mechanism, the locking mechanism is gonna be a blast. Really looking forward to creating that. Not so much the actualization of making it, but seeing it work, you know? Cool, like a pendulum closing, yes. Yes, exactly, like a pendulum. So pretty, I'm so glad you like it. I've been nerding out on ginkgos The ginkgo trees are pretty cool. I had no idea that there was like a ginkgo rabbit hole, and I found one. Casey and I were walking downtown in our cute little quaint town, and there's a ginkgo tree, and it was emblazoned bright yellow because the leaves turn from green to yellow as they are gonna gradient in this gate here. And I found it. I'm so excited because they're just so mystical. Hey, just me. How you doing? Welcome. Happy Sunday. Several times, you say. Where can I find it? I looked at Rayleigh project many times, several times. Where could I find it? What is it? Is it the video or is it the plans? Hell, your work of Red Butterfly Blaze is incredible. Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. I have questions. One, you use silver to make them. No, it's all steel. It's all steel and aluminum and a bit of stainless steel as well. Where's the question two? How much would you charge for Ronan's bow? Oh my God, the bow would be cool. And I have it like actually function. Oh, could you imagine it? It'd be expensive. And not that I'm expensive, it's just I put a lot of hours, tons and tons of hours into my work. And it would be really expensive. I couldn't in good conscience like charge somebody what it would actually cost to recreate that. Because it's a piece of master work, you know. You have watched the channel for a while now, and it's awesome. That means so much to me. Thank you. That like really means the world to me. Cheers. I hope you have a nice, cozy little warm drink to enjoy. Got more content coming down the line. Sorry, things have been a little bit quiet. This year's been crazy. This year's been kind of wild in good ways. But I'm excited to get back to the regularly scheduled programming. You know what I mean? Yay, Jason. Good day. Kiki, I'm so glad you liked the Rayless Blaze video. That was a lot of fun. Especially, like I said this before, but working in tandem with Wonderstorm, because they had to give me some of like the finer renderings of how Rayless Blades look. And it was really cool for the artist to like see them in real life. Like I dreamed up this, and now like you made them, and you made them work, and I get to see them, I get to feel them. Like being able to share that moment with that artist was pretty special, you know? Oh, the Valhalla I know, I cannot wait to finish those. One day, baby, I'm holding out for them. The client, unfortunately, put the all stops on, and until further notice, I'm just waiting. I'm building other stuff. Was an extra in Braveheart. Was I an extra in Braveheart? Oh, I don't know. I was too young at that point. Or were you? Yeah. Excited for this ginkgo gate. It's gonna be a good little commission. Like I said, I'm excited to just build something big again. Ooh, how did you get into blacksmithing? Great question. When I got started about 25 years ago, no one was doing it. It was like at least in my area, a dead trade, unfortunately. So I had to kind of do it out on my own. Back then, luckily I had a little bit of YouTube. YouTube was very young back then. So I was able to kind of see what some old masters were still doing. Got a lot of books. And honestly, I just followed my intuition. Created my own style, so I have an apprenticeship program. You're over there on Patreon, and it's great. It's full of an amazing group of, just an amazing community, wonderful group of people. And it's really cool because it's small enough still to where I can really be personal about where they want to take their craft. If they want to do craft fairs, if they want to do jewelry, armor, super cool stuff. If they want to do like more functional tool making, all that good stuff, I can help them. And but there's also something to be said to be learned from somebody. There's also something to be said about forging your own path, quite literally. Going out on your own and just experimenting. Mythic, hey, good afternoon. That's one of the members. Awesome. Ray's is here too. Awesome. Oh, but like, oh yeah, there's one right there, Harry. He's one of the apprentices. He's great, and it's important to kind of create your own voice when it comes to your art, your craft, your trade, because there's a lot of people out there doing it, nowadays. So it's cool to be able to kind of like create your own personality in your work to where it's just so recognizable. You know what I mean? But I got started just by doing, making a lot of mistakes because I feel like people get paralyzed in starting anything. It could be watercolors, needlepoint, whatever, is they're afraid that they're going to make a mistake. So they don't do it and they don't start. Guess what, baby? You're going to make a mistake. You're going to make a lot of them. And guess what? You're going to learn a lot too. Like I always think you learn 10 times more by making a mistake and learning from it versus just doing it right one time. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. You're gonna. It's good. Like I gotta like channel my internal Bob Ross, happy accidents and all that good stuff. It's important. It's part of your trial. It's part of your tuition. Making mistakes and then you get to learn stuff. It's exciting. It's on his Patreon. Oh yeah, come join. It's a good time. And like we're trying to offer more and more stuff, right? Like you have our general support of the channel and which allows me to build cooler and cooler things in here and not specifically for a client. I can just now start building stuff. You think Rayla's blades are cool. Buckle up, Buttercup. You haven't seen nothing yet. I don't even know what I'm capable of if I didn't have a client to like facilitate my work. You know what I mean? Because I got a mortgage and life is expensive. I got to pay my bills somehow. So it's hard. And then you have tier 2, which is tea time. You get access to a bunch of Discord stuff. And tea time is really special. Every Sunday morning, we get to have tea together over Zoom. I get to hear from you specifically what's going on in your life. What are you working on? What are you doing? And we just get excited. It's the best. And then there's this cool thing with like studio strategies where Casey, my wife, is one heck of a strategist. She spent decades in marketing and all that good stuff. The reason you're seeing me right now is because of Casey. You can thank her, but she's helping everybody else on like, how do I build a successful Instagram, page or whatever you want to do. She can kind of help you get there. It's just going to put in the work. And then of course at top is you get everything with the apprentice program and you get full access to me and whatever you guys want to do and create. It's really spectacular. If you would have asked me 2 years ago that this would have been a thing, it's bonkers where we're at. Sorry, I'm neglecting the chat. Tea time is very nice. Oh, Scout, I'm so glad you think so. I love helping people grow the brand and business. Casey loves a startup. So we work with a lot of restaurants that are starting up. We work with a lot of just startup businesses. It's exciting. People's dreams are exciting. And passion is contagious. It's an endless resource. Like if you can propel someone's passion with your own, it's cyclical. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Hell, my first time in here. Misfit? Well, guess what? You're a misfit no longer. Welcome, my friend. You're going to fit in great. I need to either dig out the forge in my neighbor's garage or build a propane forge. Hey, you're in luck, Paul. We just, in the apprenticeship program, we just went over refractory and exactly how to build forges. So you're in luck. You can build your own or switch over to coal or coke, solid fuels. We're all misfits. I love that. Yeah, rage. We're the gang of misfits. Damn right. And you know what's beautiful? Casey appreciation. Oh, Mythic, you rascal. You quit that. Will you ever shave your beard? Ooh, that's a hard one for me. I might lose some of my powers. I don't know. I'd look 12 again. Oh, a coal forge is what is buried. Ooh, If you have a brake drum, Paul, I know you do a lot of automotive stuff. If you have a brake drum, it's very easy to make a new one. No, don't do it, Kiki. You know, I trust you. I don't know. Actually, I have a beard question for you. So usually I try to keep it kind of tight, right? Keep it kind of tight. Should for the winter. Because believe it or not, it gets down in the mid to low 20s out here where I'm at in California. And for you Celsius people, that's below zero. It's not 20 degrees Celsius. Do I go big beard or do I kind of keep the vibe where we're at right now? I got Mythic. Very grateful for you, partner. Don't shave. Yeah, what do you guys think? Give me some help here. Because I'm always curious, like, should I just go full bore, you know, for the winter? Side beard too. Oh, like my cheeks. I got big cheeks, I don't know. Add length, not width. Okay. Full on beard, okay. All right. Oh, Harry, thank you, bud. Full out, but keep it clean. Okay, I'll add a little bit. Okay, you got it. Because I've had this thing upper chest before. Not quite a proper dwarf where you can tuck it into your belt, you know. Not that just yet. Oh. Ooh, put beads in it? That would be cool. I could forge beads. That would be neat. Little copper beads. Copper and brass beads would be pretty rad. What is your favorite character of Dragon Prince? Great question. And that's an easy one for me. It's Bait. Such an easy question. Good question, but for me it's easy. It's Bait. Bait is my favorite. Oh, Rayla? Yeah. Braided like a Viking. Ooh, it would be pretty cool. Maybe cosplay a pirate. I mean, I do a pirate pretty easily. Ooh, Ithari. Nice. You guys got some good. Yeah, Bait is the good one. So, Copper Dog, you know Copper very well. Copper, come here. He still hasn't come over. He's like, no, I like the sun. Come here, dude. But we have another dog, another rescue, who is literally Bait. He's got this round head. He's got kind of this round body, and he grunts and makes noises just like Bait. Copper, get your little butt over here. The people need it. Come here. Yeah. Here he is. Fix your ear, dude. He's coming in hot. Oh, that's my boy. That's Mr. Copper Dog. He's such a good boy. I love him so much. Little guy. You ever like grit your teeth because something so cute and sweet? Oh my God. But don't let him fool you. You know, he's a little rascal. He gets away with stuff sometimes, you know? A little bandit. Your dog is Bait too? Oh, she talks and grumbles and complains a lot. Oh, Kiki, that's so sweet. Mr. Copper Dog. He's just always out on a little adventure. He's a little stinky. It might be bath day, buddy. You buy that? That's the life of a shop dog. You know what I mean? Here, come on, just come hang out with us. He's like, no, I got stuff to see. I got trouble to get into. He's a good dog, though. Best bud. Every shop needs a shop dog or a shop cat. You know, you need a little furry animal to round out your edges. Speaking of which, what do you guys have? You guys got little cats and dogs out there? Ooh, Casey, do we need to bring it back? Ethan, how am I doing? Ethan, I'm doing great. I'm just hanging out with my dog in my workshop. We still got to get a shop monkey. Yes, you do, Rage. Yes, you do. Bunnies! Space Kitty's got bunnies. Oh, and you got a little fish. Very cool. Blue Nose Pit. Oh, great. An Italian Mastiff. Lovely. I've got a giraffe. Two cats and a tripod dog. Oh, how sweet is that? One cat and a little hobbit. Oh, it's so cute. Yay, pug! Gotta love a good pug. They're very vocal. I feel like bait is crafted from a pug. Oh, the pit bull is bait. Dude, bait is just great. He's got the underbite. Bait's the best. I think bait is just like one of my favorite characters of like anything. There's moments where, like in the show, where bait might be in danger. I'm like, I'm ready to turn it off. I'm like, ooh, don't you mess with bait. Oh, the little baitlings. I know. It's the best. It's the best. Oh, man. Happy Sunday, everybody. Cheers. Yeah, and I hope this Sunday, I don't know if you guys are still surrounded by family and all that, but I hope this Sunday is exactly what you need it to be. Either be a day of rest, maybe a little bit of productivity. I think Casey's going to update the Discord with this month's design challenge. So I'm excited. And this one I have to participate in. So maybe this will be a good day to like sit down and do a little bit of art. Express yourself a little bit, Day of hangover. That's what it is. Hey, Mythic, you're doing the Lord's work, Yeah, you can't be the ghost of Christmas present without a little bit of imbibement. Oh yeah. Oh, so Casey's offering the designs of Rayla's blades. Oh, that's terrific. How cool is that, huh? Very neat. Oh yeah, Scout. It's like 3 a.m. or something for you. Go to bed, you rascal. I love last month's pet challenge. Oh, I'm so glad. Can't wait for this month's. With your work, it's gonna be spectacular. Are you going to do a Christmas project? I think I am, and I think I'm gonna do it for the apprentices. I'm gonna teach them how to forge something very in the holiday spirit, which I'm very excited for. It's very special to be able to share not only inspiration, but to share a means for them to do the same for their family and loved ones. Because there's nothing like a handmade gift. There's simply nothing like it. There's nothing like a handmade gift for the holidays, because that's where it stems from. Before the days of Amazon, before the days of all of this consumerism, we had whittling projects. We had needlepoint projects. You know what I mean? People made stuff for each other, and I want to bring that back, baby. I'm ready to bring that back. So don't get me too wound up about that, because I'll take off like a rocket, because I'm quite caffeinated. It's just me. It's 12:30 in the morning or evening. Jason, right? There's nothing like it. It showed a lot of not only thoughtfulness. There's nothing wrong with the bought present. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm a firm believer that everybody is capable of something artistic and creative. It just maybe you haven't found your medium yet. It could be very easily like going to paint, do a bunch of squares and do pixel art in all the squares. Print that out, laminate it, and make a cool Christmas ornament for your family or whatever it is. You are capable of really wonderful creative venture. Just never forget that. You just maybe not have found your medium yet. So keep searching if you haven't yet. And I think that's what really got me into doing social media and filming my process to begin with, is that I was beginning to inspire people to do stuff like it. And that's an amazing feeling, to try to bring the best out in people. It's exciting. It's wonderful. Rage, it's time to crush the weights. Get after her, buddy. I have faith in you. My brother lost a bet. I get to Photoshop a photo of him. Oh, Kiki. Not that you need it, but I gave you full creative license to bury him for sure. That's amazing. Going insane the moment, going 100% achievement on Dark Souls 3. Oh, mythic. Go get it. You know, I believe in you. I believe in all of you guys, you know, and I hope the rest of this Sunday you do some good. You know, either do this next creative venture through the Discord that Casey's about to post. You know, you want to know what it is? Am I about to spill the beans? I don't know if she's posted it yet. It's going to be snowflakes, which for me, when it comes to geometry, when it comes to symmetry and sacred geometry, this one I have to participate in. So this one is about snowflakes. Do whatever you want to do with them, but I'm excited for you to do it. So maybe, oh yeah, and there's the Discord right there. Thanks, Casey. So maybe for the rest of the day, do something creative with some snowflakes and post me your progress. I want to see what you create. Well, in the meantime, everybody, I hope you have a great Sunday. If you're emotionally and physically exhausted, don't exhaust yourself more with creative ventures. Relax, because rest is hard work, baby. So kick your feet up if you need to. If not, let's get creative, guys. Okay, everybody. I love y'all. Don't forget to love each other. Have a good Sunday, everybody. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.